In this episode, I finally make my decision between the Fuji and the Sony. And I just can't get over that Fuji color, and I think it's finally time to say goodbye to the Sony. So watch along and see how we make out with the Fuji on its first trip to a waterfall. Hello everybody, we have come back to Cascade Falls Regional Park. Why? Well, got a new camera to test out today. Ended up making the plunge and getting a Fuji. Sorry, I'm just going. So yeah, I stepped up to the GFX series. I went with the GFX 50 just because I think 100 megapixels is just a little bit overkill. And it's $7,000 just for the body. The GFX 50 S2 was $5,000 and was discounted $700, and it comes with a lens. So we are here to test it out. Let's go. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy day here. Seems like Sundays are not the greatest days to come to these places, but only days we get off, so what do? Fight the crowds. Which is what we'll try to do. There's still a fair amount of water in the falls anyway, I can see it. Let's go have a look. Okay, so I made my way probably where I shouldn't, which is often the case, but to avoid some of the, how do you want to say it, touristy areas, you have to make your way around. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm just making my way around. It's just easier to do this. I'll go under the bridge. To get a better view. Oh, there's a nice little ledge for me to set up on. I'll set up this new camera and frame up a shot. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. That waterfall's pretty loud. I just perched myself. You can see the walkway and that up here. I just came down this path and I perched myself here on this little ledge. You can go down further, but I don't really see too much need. It's not an easy shot right now because you can see the water is so brightly highlighted by the sun. I took one wider shot with this included. I might not like it though because it's very, very bright. So I punched in a little bit further. Set that focus. Punched in a little bit further, and it's around 50 millimeters on the Fuji, which is of course medium format. So it looks about I got it to about there, which is eliminated, and obviously I've eliminated a lot of that. So it's not quite so harsh with the highlights. And let's see how this very first shot with the Fuji GFX 50 S2 turns out. If it's half decent, here it is. Alright, so hopefully that shot turned out alright. If it did, you saw it. I'm going to make my way back to the platform, find my girlfriend and the dog, and probably make our way out of here, only because she's got a bunch of studying to do. I don't want to keep her here for too long. Okay, we will make our way back out. Try not to get yelled at by too many people. By the way, this is not the way I went, in case you're wondering. Alright, this is kind of where I was. There used to be a gate here, I guess, or we used to be able to go there, I don't know. And yeah, that was just on the other side of that, right below that. Alright, anyway, let's see where the girlfriend is. See if I can find her. She's not here. Okay, we'll go look for her. Okay, she apparently took off due to the high number of mosquitoes. So, we will make our way out, past the throngs of tourists and back to the car. Ouch, I got a rock in my shoe. I did, however, see this one tree I want to photograph while I'm on my way out of here. It's a really cool little stump with two eyes. Looks like a face. Okay, so I'll show you what I framed up here. I've got this old tree on the left-hand side of the screen and that other dead tree in the right-hand side of the screen, and all this kind of rock and path and roots leading up in between it. I like this tree just because it kind of looks like a face. I know those are wedges from where they were, well, there's a lot of mosquitoes, where they were putting the planks in to step on to cut the trees down. So, but anyway, yeah, you can see there's a little hole in it. And yeah, that old stump back there looked kind of cool. So I took another vertical shot, shooting at f/16, just because it's, with these medium format, you need to really be stop down to to get everything in focus. What you'd normally shoot f11, you need to use f13 or f14, 16, something like that. It's going to be a learning curve for me too. So I did focus stack as well in case I needed. I took one shot of this tree in the front here, focused kind of like right on the mouth, and then I did one back there, kind of on that middle tree, and then one on the very back tree too. So just in case they aren't all, one of them isn't in focus, I'll just blend them together. Oh yeah, the mosquitoes are pretty bad. Okay, hopefully that shot turned out. If it did, then here it is now. I probably didn't need to wear that hoodie. I'm sweating now, it's too hot. Take it off when I get back to the car. Anyway, hopefully that shot turned out half decent. If it did, you saw it. Like I said, I'm going back to the car to make sure I don't get left behind. Because it's a long walk to Richmond, so I don't want to be walking from Mission to Richmond. And I want to get back in time for her to do her studies. It's important, kids. So we'll make our way back now. Looks like I'm going to have to use the passing lane. Okay, that's it from Cascade Falls. We're going to head home now. So hopefully you liked the video. It's too hot, too many mosquitoes. So anyway, hopefully you liked the video. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. By the way, don't forget, like and subscribe.